Hey guys, guess who's back? I know it's been a while. It's been like a year. It's literally been like 1 year since you see me. I had some like different even. I had different hair back then even. But anyways, let me recap you on the whole year that's gone by. So basically, what happened was I'm like literally living in a different place now. But let me get to that anyway. Yeah, like I said, I was gonna recap. So I was in like London, Ontario, which is like, it's not too far. It's like about like 2.5 hours from where I'm living now. I'm living in Pickering, Ontario now. I don't know if anybody out on the internet world knows where that is, but it's like a small town like outside of Toronto. But it's like 10 minutes from where I go to school, so it's like really close by. But anyways, let me recap you on what's been happening since. So the last video you seen was probably the video about the Christmas party in life video, which was last year, December 2016. Wow, I can't believe it's been a year though since then. That's insane. It's been a whole year since then. That is crazy. Time just flies. You should never let it just fly by you. You know what I mean? Because anyway, I'm getting off track, but yeah, you should never let time fly by you. But like anyway, since December, I was working at a place in London. I was working at a place. It's a coffee shop. I don't want to say the name of the place I was working at because it's like an advertisement and it'd just be like weird to say, and I'm kind of embarrassed because like it's not a good place to work, but it's not bad. It's just like, I don't know. It's not the greatest place to work, right? But anyways, let's get back to like what's going on. So yeah, I was working there for like from starting September 2016 to like I worked into about like July 2017. So just like a few months ago, I left that place. It's like it's October. Let me check. This car passed by too. He's probably like, what the heck's going on? Anyways, I don't even know where like the calendar on my phone is, but anyways, it's October 8th, 2017. Can you believe it? October 8th, 2017. But yeah, that was, so I left that place in July. So about like three and a half months ago, I left. That's where I'm from actually. I'm from London, Ontario, which is like, yeah, 2.5 hours away from where I'm living now. And yeah, so I moved 3.5 months ago, and I was like, and like before I left where I was living, let me put some music on just to make it like a little, it's kind of hard to talk. Well, kind of sucks with this thing on because it just kind of like, but I have to put it in because I can't hear anything like. Alright, anyways, I'm gonna turn that off. But yeah, like basically, yeah, I was yeah, I was living in London at that time. I was working and stuff, and like I said, I left London, you know, and in a few weeks before I left London, like I met this girl. I don't want to name her name or anything, but she was a vlogger as well. Like I don't think she was vlogging, but she was doing videos on YouTube and stuff. Like which is cool, you know, but like the way I met her online on this website. I don't want to name the website either, but I met her on that website, and like, yeah, anyways, so things like we met up, you know, everything happened, we went out a few nights, and like it was all good, and like it was actually really good. Like she's a very cool person, amazing person. Like I don't think I've ever met somebody that cool actually. Like she's really, really cool, you know. And yeah, like she was just like somebody that was like down to earth, you know, like I don't know, like I felt comfortable around her, you know what I mean? And like everything was amazing, like until recently actually. That's the funny thing. Like let me like tell you more about the story though. So like yeah, before I left London, my hometown, we were like dating, like not dating for a bit, but like we were like, yeah, basically dating. We were seeing each other for a bit, we were going out, you know, doing things together, like going to restaurants, going to like you know, having fun, drinking, doing whatever, you know what I mean, listening to music, going out for walks, going out for hikes, you know. I actually used to like smoke cigarettes, but I quit that. I used to smoke like marijuana or whatever, or weed or whatever, but I quit that as well. I always smoke that, but not, I don't really smoke it anymore. I don't really want to anyway. It's not something I do. But anyways, other than that, yeah, like I quit all doing that like right after I met her, basically, you know what I mean? That's the funniest thing that ever happened to me. Like I wanted to quit smoking so bad, and it actually happened this time, and I met a girl this time. Like, anyways, but yeah, like everything was going good, you know what I mean? Like we were like, but like this was like 2 weeks before I moved to Pickering. So like the most harshest thing is like when you meet somebody and then like literally 2 weeks later I had to leave, you know what I mean? Like everything was amazing. I wish I would have stayed in London. I could have like done so much, you know. Could have done so much, you know. Like the relationship would have went a lot better, you know, if I was still in town and doing things there. Like I'm like, I could have stayed there. Like I couldn't stay there because I came here to finish my school off, you know. We were both good with having this long distance relationship thing, you know. Like it was working really well. Like anyways, I'm gonna dig deeper into the story, but basically was, yeah, I moved here like 2 weeks after we met. I moved to this like place, and like anyways, another car is coming by. I can't believe cars are coming by this like place right now, but like, yeah, I mean, I don't really care. It's like 2 weeks, yeah, before what's it called? I moved here. We met. We're having a lot of fun. Everything was good. Like it was like somebody like I always wanted to meet. Like I couldn't believe I met somebody like that liked me just as much as I like them. Like even though I've never met somebody like that before in my whole life, you know what I mean? I've met a lot of like girls and stuff, but like they were really nice. I guess it was really cool. Like I've met a lot of people, but not like you meet certain people a few times in your life, I guess, that are like very like, I don't know, it's kind of like what you're looking for, you know what I mean? And she was exactly what I was looking for. So nice, incredible, you know, we did a lot of things. I just loved the way that everything was going, you know. And like I just felt like, I don't know, like I really liked her, but like I don't know, like I just maybe like I'll dig deeper into that actually. Everything was going good. And now I'm back to the point where I moved from there, but everything's still going good. I moved to Pickering. So I moved here, and then like basically I was looking for a job right when I got here, but I found a job in like within 2 days. I found a job at the same company, like the same company I was working with before at that coffee shop or whatever. I found like a job down in Pickering, you know. It wasn't in Pickering. Oh yeah, it was in Pickering actually. It was down, like it wasn't too far from where I was living. And yeah, I just didn't like I didn't like the anyways, we were like back to the relationship deal. Like when I moved here, everything was going amazing, you know what I mean? We're talking on the phone like every single day. It's going like so good. Like literally I was talking on the, like I didn't like it at first. If she's watching this, I don't know if she's watching. I don't think she'll ever watch this, but anyways, like we were on the phone every, like once I moved here, like I was texting her, but I didn't think she was gonna be like, oh, you can call me. Then I called her, you know what I mean? I called her, and then like we started talking like every day, and like I started like talking like for like at first it was like an hour or two, and then like the next day it was like it just kept like, because I like to talk and stuff to like people, you know, you could probably tell, but like anyways, like I started talking to her for like, the moral of the story is I started talking to her every single day that I was here for like the whole day. Like literally, like I found that job down in Pickering, and like they were making me do stuff I didn't really like doing, you know. I just didn't want to do that stuff they were making me do, and I just didn't like it anyways. So I ended up leaving that job, and like before I left I found another like interview, and I got a job in this place called Whitby, which is like probably a good like not too far from here anyways, like 10 or 15 minutes from where I was working anyways before. So I started going working there, and then like I liked it there, but I just didn't like what they were making me do again. Like in the like they were making me work in this place I didn't like, and everybody else wasn't working, and I was working really hard. I just didn't like the environment, There's a lot of cool people, but I just didn't like it, like how it was set up. So anyways, I ended up leaving there and finding a good place in Ajax, which is even closer to where I live. It's like right beside this place called Pickering, which is right beside here. It's like 10 minutes, it takes me 10 minutes to drive over there. So anyways, I get that job. I really like it. Everybody's cool there. I'm still working there, so I love it there, actually. Like, I don't love it there. Like, I like working with the people there, you know. It's a job, though, you know. It pays. I kind of like it. But anyways, so in between all those times, I was talking to her every single day for like 4 hours. 4 hours! Or more than 4 hours. Like, I was talking to her every day, like the whole day. I would get off work and I would literally be cooking, using the washroom, whatever, going anywhere. I was walking around the mall just talking to her on the phone about life every single day. That's what I loved about it. And like, the worst part about this is, like, now, this happened like recently, like on Wednesday, like it was October 4th. Wednesday, October 4th, I think it was the last day. Like, I called her after work and I was like talking to her, like, but like a couple days before, she was like, oh, like I'm gonna get to more of the story, but a couple days before, like October 4th, Wednesday or whatever, when she stopped talking to me, was like, she was like, she told me that she doesn't think that I was like giving her the, like, I wasn't talking about myself, how I feel about her, how anything was going. Like, I just wasn't talking about that stuff, because the whole time, I'm gonna cut down to the truth, the whole time was like, I liked her a lot, you know what I mean? I liked her a lot, but like, I didn't really say anything. I didn't say it, and like, I wasn't really into it as much. Like, I don't know why, what was wrong with me, you know what I mean? Because now that I think about it, I'm like, man, I was putting in half, like, it's like putting in half the work to get more out of it. But I was there for her, but I would like lately I was on the phone just like, hey, or like blah blah blah, you know, not really like talking about anything good. Kind of, I was being mean. I wasn't being mean on the phone, but I wasn't like being helpful or nice or anything. I was being like a kind of a douchebag on the phone, you know, talking about things that don't even like matter anymore. Like, not matter, but like I don't know, just like stupid random things I was talking about. And like, I feel so bad because like, it's just, that's not me. Before, I was talking on the phone like all like nice, you know, hey, what's up, kind of thing, you know. Like, I love being on the phone with her or whatever. And like, I just can't believe what it turned into now, you know what I mean? Just it's October 8th, and October 4th, we kind of like, I don't know, I haven't even talked to her. I don't know what's going on. I haven't talked to her, but I'm pretty sure she doesn't, like, she's not with me anymore, and she doesn't want to talk to me anymore because she blocked me off every social media site you can think of, and blocked me on her cell phone, so I can't even call her. Yeah, I did the hidden phone number thing where I can call her, but she didn't answer the phone anyway, so it didn't really matter, you know what I mean? But anyways, the day that like everything went wrong was, I was working, I get off work, like, everything's normal, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just thinking like, oh, it's just another day, you know? I call her up, and like, I'm like, hey, she's like, hey, we're just chatting or whatever. And then like, I get home and we're still chatting on the phone. I started making dinner because I'm like, I need to eat. I was hungry, right? So I made dinner or whatever. I was just eating. I'm like, oh, I'll call you back after I eat or whatever. And like, it was like, I was like, oh, I'll call you back in like half an hour or so. And she's like, okay. Then literally, that's the last thing I've ever heard from her. Literally, I ate my food, and then it was like probably an hour and a half. I called her, like, I took a shower or whatever. I call her back, and like nothing. Like, I was like, what's going on? I felt like something was up that day too, because I called her, she didn't answer. Like, I texted her, I was like, oh, I'll call you in 5 minutes. Usually she's like, okay. She didn't say anything, and then it was just like, I called her and like no answer. I was like she didn't answer the phone. And I called her again, she didn't answer the phone. I'm like, oh, I was thinking she was talking to her mom or something on the phone, or she was busy. So I just go over to the mall. I'm like I'm just walking around like usual, just like trying to pass time, like probably 20 minutes. And I call her back, you know what I mean? And she doesn't answer again. I'm like, what's going on? So I text her, I'm like, hey, what's up? Are you like really busy or something like that? Or is something going on, you know? What's up? And she didn't text me back either. So I was like, oh, then I said something stupid. I'm like, oh, you have more important things to do, which is probably the stupidest thing you could probably say to somebody, because it's like, I just like, why would you say something like why would I say that to her? You know what I mean? Oh, you have more important things to do. You know, it's like not realizing that it's pretty much over already. You know what I mean? Like, she already broke up with me, but she, like, the thing is, it's been 4 days and I still don't know what's up. And it's been a year since I even put a vlog up, so this is weird, you know? This is like 2 like weird things happening in like one vlog. The weirdest thing is, it'll be like the next vlog will be like a year after the first one, so it might seem like the next day, but it's not. It's been a whole year. My hair's even different, you know what I mean? And like, I can't believe that though. I literally couldn't believe it. Like, I've had so many conversations, like literally so, like, you don't understand. I was calling her every single day for like 3 months since we like basically like kind of started dating, you know what I mean? She was talking about like everything with me. Like, you know how you guys, you know how talk to people, like when you're in a relationship, you talk about everything. Talked about everything with her, everything, like. And like, I just didn't, like, the last couple weeks I've been just on the phone, like, not very, like, I feel like I didn't care that much. Like, I just didn't care. Like, it was just like, I took it for granted. I feel like having somebody like that in your life is like so amazing. Like, you should never take something like that for granted. Never. You know, because look where I am now. I'm in like some weird parking lot beside a highway, just like talking to you guys. But the thing is, I want somebody out there to learn something about this. You know what I mean? Like, you should learn that, like, even I'm learning too. You know, I don't think I should be in the learning process, because I feel like I'm older now. I should be like, kind of like, know this stuff by now, but I haven't really dated that many people, so it's kind of new for me too. But anyways, I should have put more like effort into everything. Like, I was just slacking on everything that you could have slacked on. I did, like talking on the phone. I was just like, hey, like, giving her the cold shoulder, you know. I like, in the funny thing is, I can't get a second chance. Like, sometimes you just don't get a second chance, so you always got to do it the first time. And don't like, I wouldn't take things for granted anymore, you know. Even the people that, if you're watching this, don't take things for granted, you know, because like, sometimes like, the best things in life you'll miss, you know. I feel like I'll never get that again. I don't know if I will or not, you know. I'm still pretty young, you know. I can still find other like people, but like right now, how I feel is like, I just feel like, wow, I just missed out on somebody that was so caring, so like just amazing person. Like, I just can't believe it. I literally can't believe it. But anyway, like, things happen, right? Like, I can't really do anything about it, but it's just like, things happen like that. And like, to the people out there, never let a good thing go, you know. Like, especially, like, don't take things for granted like I did. I'm stupid. I took things for granted. She was so nice to me, so like caring, wanted to do things with me, willing to make a long distance relationship work. And the thing is, I don't know why I didn't want to make it work. Like, who's gonna want to be with me in the long run? I know there is gonna be people, but like, not like that kind of like love though, you know. Because I love, like, I want a girl that just loves as much as I do. Like, I don't want to be like the one that's always loving more. And I feel like that usually happens to me. I'm always the person that like loves more than the other person, you know. The other, like that's why I feel like I don't get that many girls to stay, you know. Because like, I'm always the one that's like, you know, wanting to give more. And I want, I wanted what I had, you know, but I took it for granted. And like, at the end of the day, it was like, I didn't really want to be with, like for some reason I felt like I didn't really want to be with her. I don't know why. I'm gonna tell you guys the truth. I don't know why I felt like that, but maybe it's because I was on the phone every day and I took it for granted. That's probably why. But like, I was so stupid. Then when that happened, I really realized, it hit me like a train, man. That day I couldn't even sleep. I'd have to wake up at 5 a.m. I couldn't sleep till like at least midnight, 1 in the morning. I could not sleep. I kept thinking about it. I'm like, oh my God, what did I just do? You know, like, what's going on? Like, how could I let something like that happen to myself. And then I was mean. After all that, I'm gonna tell you, I said some bad things the next day. I called her and I was like, oh, I texted her and I was like, oh, because at that point, like, my phone, like, she could still receive my text. I still had her on Facebook. Then I took her off Facebook. I took her off Instagram. I took her off my, like, every social media. I took her off first. And then, like, I'm like, oh, then I, like, later that night, which was stupid, I went in, like, to my buddy's house and smoked some weed and shit, which I shouldn't have done. And then gave her the stupidest response, like, ever. I should have never even, like, said, you know. And then, like, I feel like it just made it even worse. And then she totally blocked me off everything. And I can't even call her, because if I call her blocked, she's not going to answer the phone. I can't, like, I leave a message, but she's not going to, like, call me back. It's over. Like, I feel like it's over now, but, like, it's just such a terrible thing to do to yourself, you know what I mean? Never do that to yourself. Now I learned something. Never, ever, 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 you know what I mean, do things like that to yourself. It just hurts you in the long run, you know? Or whatever run, man. It doesn't matter what it is. It's just like, if you love somebody, you shouldn't do that to them. You know what I mean? You shouldn't treat them like that. Like, if a girl is treating you really good, do not take it for granted, you know? Because it's hard to find girls like that, you know? Yeah, some girls might be watching this, oh, I'll treat you good. It's like, no, you just don't understand. Like, some people just don't understand. Like, maybe they do because they're girls, but it's just like, if you find somebody that's going to treat you, like really well, you should keep them around. Because, like, there's not that many people that probably will, like, you know what I mean? Like I had it so good, and I just took it for granted. And, like, it was just because, like, so many people were telling me, like, oh, she's not, like, that good looking or something like that for you or something. And, like, the thing is, like, I thought, like, I didn't really care. I'm like, her personality was amazing. That's what drawed me into her, you know what I mean? It wasn't like, I don't really care about looks that much. It's not a big deal for me. It's not a huge deal. It's like, yeah, whatever, looks. But the personality was so good, like, so good. It was like a flower in the summertime. It was just amazing. Anyways, it was just amazing. Like, I just can't believe it. I just, like, literally, I can't believe what happened to me, like, this whole thing. Now I cannot get a hold of her. I'm all blocked off everything. Like, the thing is, what do you do at that point? You know what I mean? What do I do? Where do I go from here? Every day, yeah, I'm gonna be honest, for the past couple days, I've been trying to get a hold of her, because I don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? I have no idea what's going on. I know I have an idea, like, obviously I have an idea, you know what I mean? It's over, and, like, I'm blocked off everything and I can't call her, so obviously it's over. You know what I mean? That's how girls work. I don't know how every girl works, but I'm pretty sure it's over, you know? And it's just, I'm not gonna feel bad for myself, but it's just like, I feel sad though that it went like that. I just feel really, like, lonely lately. Like, it's been, like, I've been really lonely. And, like, it's not like I want another girl there to fulfill that spot. I just want somebody, like, she was such a good friend even to have around. Like, it was like such a healthy relationship. It was so good, and now it just turned to be, like, so bad. It was just, like, from one, like, amazing thing to, like, an extreme where it's, like, terrible, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what to do, like, obviously I can't do anything, but it's just, like, for the past couple days I've been trying to get a hold of her. I can't. It's Thanksgiving weekend in Canada, so she's down in, like, her town where she's from. And that's the funny part, you know? And, like the website that I met her on, I went on today, and she has, like, a picture that she took, like, 2-3 weeks ago, that she got her hair done or something like that, like 2 weeks ago probably. You know, so she probably went on that it's like a dating site. She probably went on this dating site, like, not too long ago and posted, like, newer pictures of herself and things, you know what I mean? And that's creepy that I went on the website to check, but I had to, man. I had to check. Like, I'm sure other people out there do the same thing. Like, I had to check, you know what I mean? And, like, I even sent her a message. I'm like, I don't know what's going on, you know, because I like her that much, you know? If you like somebody that much, you're gonna go do things like We were just dating like not even a week ago, and like I don't even know if it's like she still wants it. Obviously doesn't, because why would somebody put a new picture on a dating site that, you know what I mean? So I just kind of, at that point I kind of figured, I'm like, it's over. It's literally over. You know what I mean? Which is the saddest thing like ever. I'm not making it so sad right now because I don't know why. I just like, I am sad though. It like it hits you hard. Like I don't know. I don't know what to do anymore. You know what I mean? Because I used to be on the phone every day with her. That's what sucks. Like before her, like I was like fine with being alone. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, I don't mind being alone. I fucking sorry about the. I shouldn't have said that. I don't like. Sorry about the language. I don't want to be alone anymore. Now that I've like got a taste of like what a really good relationship should be, I don't want to be alone. Like who wants to be alone? I don't want to be alone. Like I love like hanging out with people. Not like a lot of people, but like like I need a girlfriend. You know. But like I don't want to just force something on myself, you know. Oh, I need a girlfriend, so I'm gonna go look for like a pity kind of thing because I lost a relationship. No, I don't want to go into something like that, you know what I mean? So I don't know what to do. It's like either I gotta find other stuff to do, but I don't want to just do other stuff because like I'm kind of heartbroken, you know what I mean? I have to go through the feelings of it. For me, I have to actually like go like take a week just to like think about what happened and listen to music and try to like get it out of you, you know what I mean? You got to get the feeling out of me, and it's slowly getting out. It's been already like 4 days, 5 days, you know, and I've been thinking like the worst things, like coming up with the worst things. Oh, she probably met this guy. Oh, she's probably having so much fun and doing this and doing that, and you know, going home and doing her own thing, and it's just without me. Probably talking to somebody on the phone, because how can you go from talking every single day with somebody on the phone? But the weird thing is, I knew like before this happened, like a week before, I knew this. She was talking to other people on the phone in the morning when I was at work and stuff. I didn't care. It was like, it's because like I'm not there in the morning, whatever. It was her friends, so I don't really care. Some of you gotta have friends, but like